Never thought I would cry when watching one of these movies, but damn it! What's going on, guys? My name is Trevor. Welcome back to my channel. F9, the Fast and Furious Saga number 9 just came out, making it the 10th movie in the Fast and Furious franchise, and we're going to rank all 10 of those movies from the worst to the best, from my least favorite to my most favorite. Join me down below in the comment section. How would your guys' ranking compare, and what did you think of F9? What are you calling it? We'll know all that down below in the comment section. Okie dokie. Let's do this. I'm not sure where to start, but F9 is an abomination. I am a diehard fan of this franchise. I absolutely love most of these movies, but this one is just too far out there. Overall family vibe just felt off. The humor felt off. The overall scope of the film felt off. I wanted to love it. I really did. It's definitely the worst of the franchise and definitely one of the biggest disappointments of the year. This one's hard because it's fun. You get Roman, you get Tej. Too Fast, Too Furious. It's a fun movie to go and watch. Just one I watch a little bit less than all of the others, but it's fun. You get Roman in there. Brian O'Connor is back. You get Tej, you got Ludacris, you got Tyrese Gibson, you got Brian O'Connor all in there for kind of the first time together. He introduces these funny characters. It's funny. It's a good time. I just don't rewatch this one as much as the others. Still a fun time though. Ejectocito, cuz! I like this one. I really do. I grew up watching it. It's one of those childhood movies I watch all the time. Tokyo Drift. You know what DK stands for?
Donkey Kong.
This is a big difference from the first two films. It's basically all focused on racing. You got a country boy moving to Tokyo, and Han, who we kind of know, not really, he is out there teaching his guy how to drive, how to drift. And that's what this movie is about. It's focused fully on the racing. It's not all the action movies we have now, and as the kind of time goes on, the more movies come out, this one definitely goes down more on the list, but I really do enjoy it quite a bit. Fast and Furious. This is the fourth one. It's kind of weird. It's called Fast and Furious. This one's cool, man. Letty dies. How's Dom gonna react? I don't know. We gotta go and watch it. That's exactly what this is. Dom's out there for revenge because the love of his life, Letty, was killed. Brian O'Connor's still kind of cop, still kind of playing both those times. He ain't Braga. There's lots of cool, fun racing here. You got lots of the action here. This one has a lot of the heist and everything we really enjoy of the Fast and Furious movies. When we saw this one, we really got an understanding of where the franchise is gonna go from there. It's gonna get a little bit bonkers. It's gonna be a little bit crazy. It's gonna be really, really awesome. Furious 7 really hits hard with those last 2 minutes. Some of my favorite 2 minutes in cinema history. I really love James Wan, one of my favorite working directors. Something about this one just feels a little bit off, and I think that's because of how kind of spread out it is. Deckard Shaw, aka Jason Statham, is there for revenge from his brother Luke Evans from Fast and Furious 6. He's after them, but the whole time they're on his secret side mission to go and get Ramsey and kind of get the God's Eye technology that's really powerful and big and bad. The more interesting storyline is Deckard Shaw, Luke Evans' brother, coming after him. When he's on screen, Jason Statham brings that screen presence. He brings like the menacing action, and he really brings that like vengeance and like danger aspect to the film. When he's not on screen, everything else kind of seems to fall through the cracks a little bit. It doesn't seem as interesting as when he is on screen, but when he is on screen, man, this movie works. In those last 2 minutes, not again. After the fate of Furious, seeing Hobbs and Shaw interact with one another, we only knew that they were going to get a spinoff. And it really does work. This one is dumb. Think of the word dumb. There's probably a picture of this movie in there. It is kind of silly, but that's exactly what it is. You get Dwayne Johnson, Jason Statham really ad-libbing throughout this film, having fun, and that's what you do when you have this film. When people say turn your brain off with this franchise, some of them you can't. This is the one you really do. You turn your brain off, you just enjoy it, you have fun, and you sit there with a big smile on your face with Dwayne Johnson as Hobbs and Jason Statham as Deckard Shaw. They go back and forth, their little rivalry, but when they team up together, they are an ultimate team couple. I cannot wait for the second one if they want to do it. Adding Dwayne Johnson to this franchise really did work, and I know there was some in-between beef going on there, so you guys spin-off movies. I'm glad he did. The whole action scene at the end, it's dumb, doesn't make all that much sense, but I'm here for it. I freaking like it. After seeing Fast 5, you knew that this franchise was just bonkers. It was crazy. They're smashing people with safes. What can we do in the next one? Smash a bunch of people with a tank starring a British guy, Luke Evans. That's what we get. Fast and Furious 6 is awesome. It is awesome on so many different levels, from the team up at the very end with Dominic Toretto and Dwayne Johnson on the plane where they go fight that big muscly dude, to all the action throughout the film, to losing Gal Gadot Giselle because she went to go be Wonder Woman. fair play. But when we got to lose her, we felt the emotion. We felt lots of things inside this film. You got a great plot twist in there. And also, Luke Evans is a really good villain. The Fast and the Furious team is back. Second to last movie, we got Brian O'Connor in. It really hits and it feels now when you go back and rewatch it. The action is big. The humor is there. Tyrese Gibson as Roman is the funniest character throughout this franchise. You just love to see him on there. Fast and Furious 6 is action-packed. Again, it is outlandish. But how do you make this one even a little bit more interesting? Letty's alive. That's what they left us off with the Fast 5. Letty's alive. Now Dom's gonna do whatever he can to go and get here. She's a bad guy. They're going against each other. What's gonna happen from there? That's what this movie's about. Dom getting his lady back in Letty. And it's freaking dope. I don't even care. It's dope. I'm gonna get lots of shit for this, but Fate of the Furious is awesome. I don't care what anyone says. Driving that orange Lamborghini on ice with a submarine chase him is awesome. And the reason I really do like this is because it's a little bit different than the movies before. Everything's always surrounding family and that family aspect. What happens when the father of the group goes rogue? That's what we get here. Vin Diesel, aka Dominic Toretto, he goes rogue and he starts working with the enemy. And why does he do that? Because his freaking family's captured. The mother of his son and his son are captured by this mean person played by Charlize Theron, who does a great job as Cypher in this film. And Dom Toretto turns on his family, and no one's a match for Dominic Toretto. He's one of my favorite heroes in movie history. No one's a match for this guy. It is outlandish, it is crazy, and this is where we really got to see the whole dynamic between Hobbs and Shaw, especially that prison scene in the very beginning. I mean, come on. It's probably my guilty pleasure of the franchise. I love this one with my whole heart. Had so much fun watching it. On ice with orange Lamborghini, submarine chasing him, all kinds of crazy stuff. Dominic Toretto turning around. What? This is probably like the most realistic one on the whole list. The first Fast and Furious. I mean, dude, it's awesome. Getting introduced to all these characters. A little bit cheesy when you go back now because it's like 20 years old. But Dom Toretto, who is this guy? We get him. And it's Vin Diesel. And he's played greatly. Brian O'Connor's this really good looking, kind of sly guy who happens to be a narc, happens to be a cop, trying to take him down. This is about street racing, owning a garage, family, and a little bit of theft here and there. Nothing really outlandish with this film. It's a lot of stuff that really works well. And when I show people the franchise, I like to show them this film because it's not over the top. It's not all rambunctious. We have that in there, but it's not solely focused on that. It's about the racing. It's about stealing like DVD players and some good action in there. The first Fast and Furious is a classic, one of my all-time favorite movies ever. Speaking of one of my favorite movies of all time, probably in my top 10, Fast 5. When they were pulling off the heist is when these movies really work well, and Fast 5 is all about a heist, all to get money and all to kind of get rich together. One last job, one last ride, let's do this, and it's awesome, man. They're smashing people with a safe journey to get there is crazy because then we get introduced to Dwayne Johnson as Luke Hobbs, baddest of the bad rogue cowboy cop coming after Dom Toretto and his family. You do not mess with Dom Toretto and his family. The whole smash people with safe is awesome. The humor in this is awesome. Dwayne Johnson's a good villain in this film. The overall villain is really good as well. But this is one of the best one-on-one fight scenes in movie history. Vin Diesel versus The Rock. You're telling me you don't want to see that in WWE ring? We got it in this movie, and I watch this scene on YouTube all the time. Luke Hobbs versus Dom Toretto. Dom Toretto had him, was going to smash his face with a wrench because he killed someone. We find that out in the F9, that he killed someone with a wrench, and he almost did it again in this movie. And it's so awesome. It's so epic, and I got family in this movie, man. It's epic. It's everything you want. The epic song at the end. I love this movie with my whole heart. It is a top 10 all time for me, and it comes in number 1. Join me down below in the comment section. How would you guys rank these movies? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, let me know what you guys thought about the video down below. Thumbs up button. Hit that for me. Hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next one. Peace!